that.
Yes, one of the things I'm particularly interested in actually is poetry comics, because I'm really into poetry.
Yeah.
And so there's one of my favorite artists is called Julian Peters. He's a Canadian artist, and he created a book called Poems to See By. And it's different poems retold in comics, and they're all in different styles. So there's like a manga style retelling. There's one that looks like a sort of abstract painting. There's one with just like pastel artwork. So there's a variety. It's all created by one person, but I think it's a really good example of how diverse comics really can be. So
that is beautiful.
yes,
Yeah.
so I would really recommend this book. So it goes from this kind of watercolorish kind of art to there's one that looks almost like a quilt, almost like something out of fabric.
Not
Yeah,
great for a podcast, but we are looking at the most brilliant illustrations and different styles. And as you said, that's going to bring poetry alive, for so many.
Yeah.
Because there was a similar project to that involving Star Wars. I don't know if you heard of this. And what they did was they auctioned off 14 seconds of the first film. I said, you can make that 14 seconds any style you want, and it went up online.
Wow.
And it was just, the creativity was unreal what they came up with.
Oh, fantastic.
Some people just used paper cups with faces kind of crudely animated. It was just incredible. That's what it reminded me of.
All right, fantastic.
That's a brilliant idea. We must think of something like that for our competitions next year. Maybe just take something kind of.
I've created quite a lot of poetry comics, so if you ever wanted a poetry comics workshop, we could include maybe local poetry. I can definitely ask Antai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm making a note of that.
Yes.
But you'll be working so hard when you come, you won't get a breather.
Basically, that's the next 3 Ocon sorted now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And I've got a new job as well with producing an audio. Yeah.
Yes, but actually, at the start of so we're talking a while ago. At the start of my master's degree, I did a project with school children interpreting poetry through comics, and some of the young people were they had additional needs and they weren't really that great with reading or writing, but it's just they could create the story using stick people, and it was brilliant just to see how they interpreted it, and the imagery that went into it, which was really, it was amazing. So yes, definitely, poetry comics are great.
Yeah, and that's kind of does also lead into animation, because someone really artistic has the ability to express themselves, but if you're not, you can still put together images to, tell your story in a different way. So it sort of opens it up. Yeah.
Yes,